YSL. YSL is a record label, and Young Thug is the guy. Young Thug is the guy who's going to jail forever because, he just can't escape the streets. He gets signed. I think he signed a Universal, makes all this money, but is like, hey, man, I'm a hood, man. And by the way, I thought he was pretending when he's talking about the dicks and all that stuff. I'm like, this is ridiculous, with the dresses and all that. I'm like, this is
Hmm.
stupid. No. Young Thug is the real deal. He's the real deal. He's truly a goon, and he's also stupid, right? He's also stupid. And obviously, I could go into depth as to why I think he's stupid, but I think you guys already know that already. Rich rapper, let's continue to do crime. Sure, why not? Rico, and we all know about Rico. It's hard to beat a Rico like when they like you're fucked. This is the shit that took down the mafia, right? So yeah, Thug's going away, man. He's going away for a long time, and I got to be honest with you, I'm laughing my balls off. It's really, really funny. It's really funny.
It's crazy how long the investigation is, to possibly, like, because when I heard about this and heard about the things that he was, I guess, being connected to, allegedly being connected to, they brought up the Little Wayne incident. That was from like 2015, wasn't that? That was like a
Yeah, but
while ago.
that wasn't like that was a different dude.
Right, but they're using that in his case. There doesn't matter that it's a different dude. The RICO charge is saying that
Well, it's all under
you're
YSL.
the
Yeah,
head,
yeah,
you're
it's
the
all under
head of a
YSL.
criminal conspiracy, and if crimes are committed under that criminal conglomerate, they're assuming that by charging you with the RICO, they're saying you're the one who ultimately made these decisions. So when I say he's connected, no, he didn't go there himself, because that would have just been even dumber. But they're saying that he was part of the decision making from that, and
Yeah,
they're
for
including
sure.
that in the indictment, and that was from like 2015. That was from a long time ago. So that, to me, when I see that, says to me that they've been doing this investigation in him into this organization since that time, if not before that time, or maybe that's when it kicked off. Who knows? But like, that's a long time. That's a
But
lot
he
of evidence that they probably got right now.
this guy rented a car for someone, one of his YSL men them, to go do a drive-by shooting to kill someone. And
Mhm.
and in the process of them trying to kill someone, shot a little kid in the leg at a barber shop. Yeah, fuck this guy, man. Yeah, fuck this guy
Well,
straight
listen,
up.
listen. This is the thing that I want to point out. The music industry for years has been making money off of the lifestyle that these guys are pushing in their music. They push the violence, they push the crime, they push all these things. I'm a boss, da 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 da, and that has spread to a culture that has infected the world now. Now the world wants to be bosses. The world wants to be rebels. The world wants to not be the norm, right? So I want to see personally, because he's with 300 Entertainment, who I'm not sure if Leor Cohen still runs that bad boy. He's probably involved in somehow, even if he's not running it, but I know he started it. So I want to see how the people who are making money, you said Universal is involved as well. I want to see the people who are making who have made these millions or hundreds of millions of dollars off of Thug at this point, which is probably what they made. I want to see how much support he gets from those
Yeah, they should
people.
give him no support
No,
because it's called the music industry. You know what music is, right? It's entertainment, which means it's not real. It's not supposed to be real. So guess what? All this thuggery that Young Thug did, he could have did that without the realism. People do it all the time. And the industry would have been his label would have been like, yeah, that could work. It doesn't have to be real. That'll work
music
just
is
fine.
music, but music, especially, well, no, I'll take that back because we're in 2022 now. But in its origins, hip hop was based on your life. Like you rapped about what you saw in the streets, and what gave hip hop its appeal is when things were being brought up that weren't everyday life for them.
Yeah, who
They weren't
cares?
seeing it every day.
Who cares?
What do you mean? Who cares?
Who cares? We
That's
talked about this before. We talked
that's
about
still
them
what they're
wanting
rapping
to
about.
use. We talked about them wanting to use people's lyrics in their song against them and how it was, you know, not right. And me and you came to the exact same conclusion. Just don't itemize exactly what happened in your song. Don't
Very
be
true.
obvious. If you have
Very
a
true.
gang and your gang has a secret handshake, the keyword, people, is secret. Not everybody knows about it, meaning the only people who would know about it is the people involved in the gang. Maybe not do the handshake or the sign, the symbol, whatever, in your fucking video because it's supposed to be a secret. So if you do it in the video, chances are you're in the gang because you know about it. Yeah, man, use the lyrics, use the music video, use all of it. You know why? Because I'm sick of it. I'm done. I'm so done. Like I seen on my timeline today, a list of notable rappers who are in jail right now, all for the
Right.
same shit. If you guys don't want to fucking learn, well, then fuck you guys. You make millions of dollars. You have the opportunity to change future generations in your family's lives. You guys already come from nothing. Somehow you managed to squeak through and you still want to clink. Fuck you guys. Under the cell, whatever. Be unfair. Teach a lesson. Fuck you guys. Yeah, that's all I got.
I mean, I think the labels should support these guys, whether or not they agree with what the charges are, just based on the money that they've made, man. I understand what you're saying, though. It's a business,
so.
right? So I'm not sitting here like I'm living in a fairy tale book, you know, and Tinkerbell's gonna pop out and make everything good for me. But like, all I'm saying is, this is an industry that was built on music speaking about this lifestyle. Let's be honest about it. Like, let's be real here. Now we have somebody who's being indicted for this. This is an opportunity for artists who are crying out for major record deals because they're living a life they don't want to live and they want to get out. If you're looking for that major deal and you get into some shit now, this is what you need to pay attention to how these labels handle you and how you're not a person, you're a product.
I love it how you point that out. Like,
it's true.
Like, hold on for a second. I love how you point that out. Like, that's the lesson. The lesson is, hey, man, if you get signed, the labels ain't gonna stick around. Fuck the. No, that's not the lesson, bro. The lesson
already
is
spoken about, though, but you've already touched on it.
Yeah, but that's
don't
the
put
lesson.
The stuff
Your
in your,
lesson.
don't put the.
No,
but we've already done that lesson.
But yeah, that's great. That's the only lesson.
Don't say the lyrics if you don't want to get caught.
That is the only lesson. Not. Hey, man, the labels don't help me out. No, bro. There are parents of murderers. Parents, they gave birth to the murderer that they turn their back on their child. Hell, there's honor killings. So the kid doesn't even, he's just a slut. I'm gonna kill him now. So if a parent can turn their back on their own flesh and blood, a fucking label run by rich people, yeah, they're gonna turn your back on you too, Atlanta rapper from the slums.
But all I'm saying, there's a lot of aspiring rappers right now who are looking for major deals that are living lifestyles that are probably, you know what I mean, could sell a lot of records, but probably are not very safe, right? And this is the first time where one of those rappers is actually getting indicted with something really serious. Like, this is Snoop Dogg's actually if we want to go, we go Snoop Dogg. But like, you know what I mean? You get what I'm saying, right? So I just want the artists who are crying out, who don't want to be independent because it takes too long and are crying out for this fast route, to just pay attention to what happens here. That's it. If they help them out, they help them out. If they don't, they don't. I don't know what's going to happen. I'm just saying, pay attention to it. Besides the fact of also what this guy is saying, when you are putting your lyrics out and you're rapping about your life, there's certain things that you can leave out. They don't need to be in there. You don't have to rhyme every word with gun or chopper or glizzy. There's other words that you could use. There's different stories that you can tell. Tell people about the real problems that are going on in your neighborhood instead of the problems that you're causing with your glizzy. Maybe.
Stupid people.
It's possible. But listen, that's besides the point. I'm not going to tell nobody what to write in their lyrics. That's up to them what they want to write. You know what I'm saying? Once you write it, though, just make sure you understand what could happen. This is an example of it. And pay attention, like I said, after. That's it.
Yeah,
That's
well, Gunna turned himself in, and
what was he gonna do? Run?
I don't know. Yeah, exactly. I don't know.
What is Gunna gonna do? Where is Gunna gonna run where nobody's gonna recognize Gunna?
All I know is he turned himself in. Some people think he's gonna start singing, but anyway,
shave his head. Do you think you're gonna make them shave their heads? Do they still? They don't do that in jail no more, do they? No, they don't.
No,
I think that's all the
wanna,
movies.
I don't
No, that's
even
the
want to
movies. That's the movies.
visit
That's
a
the
nigga
movies.
in jail. I don't want to be
The movies.
close to jail. I go out of my way to move away from wherever there is a jail located. All right, fuck jail. It is not a rite of passage. It doesn't make you a man. It doesn't make no fuck jail. All right.
I wouldn't be
You're-
surprised if they built one in the boonies where you live, anyways. But
No,
yeah,
there's
I
no
get it.
jail near here. Period.
There's plenty of space.
Viewing public, what are your thoughts? Leave it in the comments.
They got the
Don't forget
lad.
to like and subscribe.